All right, thanks for joining us. You are live here at City Grow. We are excited to be here. We've got Luke Gordon from our support team with us today. I'm John Parrish hosting. Good show ahead of us today, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So one of the things about Luke and his team is they have the benefit of monitoring hundreds of accounts, thousands of accounts, I would say, but specifically for what we've kind of looked at today, there's been information coming in from, what'd you say, 250 accounts plus, 300 accounts-ish, that you're kind of looking at stats and seeing what's working, what's not, that kind of insights from those.
Exactly. Getting ready for a conference for this vendor specifically, so looking at all of the different campaigns that all of these different store owners have done and trying to see what's successful, what's not successful, and tips and tricks really to learn from looking at 300 accounts.
Awesome. So we've got a handful of them, probably 4 or 5. These are going to be direct insights that you can use in your campaigns that we've learned from other campaigns. Yep. Now, industry, you're mostly looking for, at least for this this rundown, at quick serve.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So let's dive right in. What's
Awesome.
What's your first insight?
Number one is the redemption period. When you're doing an offer, having a multiple day offer really provides a higher redemption rate. I'm seeing everything from double, if not triple, the redemption rate for an offer that's lasting 2 to 3 days or through the weekend rather than just a single day. Really, the challenge when you're doing a single day promotion is when are you going to hit the customer? Text message is great, being that you're able to hit them and there's a read rate of 98+%, within the first 2 to 5 minutes. But at the same time, if you're doing a single day offer, a lot of people already have plans, they're already at work, whatever it might be. And so multiple day offer, you're seeing a higher redemption rate for the same investment.
Awesome. So after every one of these, we got to theorize why this is, right? I mean, is that safe?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here would be my theory on that is people plan a little bit in advance. Some people do. Like, my family and I have stuff that we need to do tonight. I don't have a whole lot of plan. If you gave me 3-day window to hit this promotion that I'm excited about, or if I get this message and I want to go in, it just gives you that chance to go in. Now, I would imagine, and I don't know if you have this data from this one or not, but if I took that from 3 days out to 7 or 8 days, I might get a reverse effect.
Correct.
Because now I forget about it. I might think, I can do it next week, and then I never get around to it.
Yep.
And keep in mind, we're talking about apples to apples with what, one promotion?
Yep.
So
really, there's multiple promotions that we've used.
One text out, is that
correct?
Okay.
One text out, looking at it, in different months, and going from a single day redemption period to a 3-day redemption period is really what we're looking at on average. A few of them we've looked at both the 1 day, the 3-day, and the 7-day redemption period.
So insights that we've seen on longer ones that I've found before is, let's say you go to the 7-day, you can drastically increase the effects of that promotion by sending out one at the beginning, announcing it, one halfway through, letting people know it's running, don't forget, and then like a last chance reminder.
Yep.
So, but then you're comparing 3 blasts out to everyone against 1 for a single day. So you got to weigh those out, but this is an apples to apples comparison. If you're only sending 1 blast out, it seemed to work better on 3 days than 1 day.
No, don't get me wrong. You're still getting a redemption on a 1-day promotion. So it's still worth doing a 1-day promotion. But for the same investment, you're able to get a higher redemption rate. So depending on your business, you're going to drive traffic from a single day. But to get the most bang for your buck, or to get the highest ROI, the multiple day promotion.
Yeah, consider giving them a chance, I think.
Yep.
Cool.
Definitely.
All right, what's our next one?
The next one is kind of I guess I'm going to include this in what we just talked about, in that you want to limit your redemption period to 3 days. You want to create that sense of urgency. That with those 7-day promotions, when we looked at it and compared it to the 3-day promotions, they actually had really a higher redemption rate. The 3-day promotion had a higher redemption rate than a 7-day promotion, because those customers who get that 7-day promotion think to themselves, and I only say this because this is me theorizing what I do, is I get it and like, oh, that's awesome. I really want to go in there. I'll go in there in a couple days.
Okay.
And then you forget about it if you don't send that reminder message. But when you send the reminder message, we're able to see a higher redemption rate.
So with the 2 of those combined, what we want our receivers to do is make plans right off that initial text. Not delay it too long, but make plans, but at least give them a window to redeem it.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay.
Next thing, looking at the message itself, doing an A/B testing, comparing the message in where the promotion sits. If you put the promotion in the first part of the message, so that when you pull up your phone and you're looking at the preview before you open it, if you're able to see what that promotion is, create that interest from the client or that sense of urgency, you get a higher redemption rate because you get a quicker open and they actually read the message.
Yeah, well, it makes sense when they're going back through their messages. That's the part that they see.
Yep.
So it attracts them. They don't think it's spammy.
I can't tell you how many times I've looked at my phone when I've decided, I'm going to go get something to eat today or I'm going to go out for dessert, whatever it might be. And I'm like, I remember there was a message, and then you can't find the message because it doesn't have that promotion at the beginning or whatever it might be.
What you're looking for is at the end of the text.
Exactly.
So, same thing with emails, right? I mean, you got to pay attention to that subject line, because when people are scanning through their inbox, that's what they see is the subject line and then the first, phrase of
first
of
half of the first line or something like that. So
yeah,
definitely worthwhile. The other thing, I guess, in addition to that, the last insight I have is be careful when you're requiring your customers to do something to get a promotion.
So give me some examples of that.
So for example, if you were to send out a promotion for, let's say, St. Patrick's Day, a lot of people will send out some kind of promotion, wear green. Come in today, wear green, and we'll give you 20% off or something like that. Or something similar to that, whereas you're actually requiring the customer to do something before they can actually redeem that promotion. Now, depending on the promotion, it definitely works and it drives the traffic. But you need to kind of weigh out that option and see, are you trying to drive traffic and get people to come into your store, or are you trying to create a little bit of a buzz because of the promotion? So it's just a matter of be careful what kind of promotions you're tying to the offer if you are requiring the customer to do something.
So you could still, you could still play off of fun things like the green in your example by saying, come in and we'll give you a green smoothie, or come in and try our green smoothies at this discounted rate, or maybe you do a special green eggs and ham, or whatever you do. You can still build off of that, but you just got to really consider what are you making your customers go through, because everything, even as little as a click or 2 clicks or sign up for something, it has that chance to lower it. But there's some other, this is why I say you got to weigh it out, because you might like that, the marketing effect where maybe a few less people do it, but now they're creating a buzz because they're sharing something on social media about them in that green costume or whatever it is. So, analyze it, but that's, I think, why you phrased it, be careful. It's not don't do it. Just be careful and think through what you want the effects of that campaign to be.
Absolutely. Because they can be great, and you can be able to create that buzz. And not only that, but who doesn't like to tie in and have an excuse really to send out that message or that promotion? So being able to tie it together, but yet at the same time drive that traffic, and not just necessarily drive the traffic with requiring them to do something, but sending out a promotion that's going to apply to the audience that you're sending it to. Awesome. That's a key thing in being able to drive that traffic, because you want everybody who gets that promotion to actually want to respond to that promotion. And so if you say this is only for people who are veterans, or only people who are first responders, it's great to reward them. I'll speak for myself. I actually was a first responder for years. It's absolutely fantastic, and there's a lot of sacrifice that veterans and different people put in. And so you want to reward them, but also looking at it, trying to see how you can reward the others or help drive that traffic and so forth.
Make it applicable to everyone.
Absolutely.
Cool. The one other one that comes to mind that we've seen a lot of success with from the past is reminder campaigns. Mm-hmm. So the one that comes to mind is a registration form where somebody comes in, maybe you got their phone number, now you can text them, but you want their email and you want them to register for maybe a birthday club or something like that. So the stats that we've seen is when it comes to reminder campaigns, maybe you get one the same day that says thanks for coming in, click here to complete your registration. Then you might get one 3 days later that says we haven't seen you register, please click here. So we find that when you set up 4 of them, more than half of the results that we've seen come from one of the last 3. So if you just did one, whoops, drop a pen. If you just did one, you'd have half the results. So So again, those come down to reminder campaigns. If you really want somebody to take an action, set up reminders to people who didn't take the action. If they clicked, you can just leave it there. They don't have to get a follow-up text.
Absolutely.
But if they didn't, chances are they forgot.
Yep, absolutely. We have seen so many people. We actually saw more people in one particular campaign I'm thinking of. We saw more people click on the final one than they did on the first one. So it's definitely worthwhile.
Get those reminders in. Awesome.
Yep.
Super useful. Thanks so much, Luke, for
Absolutely.
helping us out today. We'll see you guys all next time. Looking forward to it. And till then, enjoy marketing. I don't even know. How do we end this?
Have a great day.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you being here with us. Don't forget to check out our other videos and like and subscribe to our Facebook channel so that you can see what we're up to. We'd love to get more information out there to you. Also, we've got podcasts available on iTunes, so check them out. We hope to see you there.